Hi, vlog number 1. And the first question, how you go about building relationships with students different from yourself. How I would go about building relationships with students that are different from myself. I would first not make any kid think I myself are better than them. I want my kids to walk into my classroom and feel safe. Each kid will be different than myself, but that doesn't mean they need to know that or even for me to express that. So the second question is, how will you help students from different backgrounds build relationships with each other? My answer to that is, my students would do activities the first week of school that are more in depth with just introducing yourself, but telling the class or even writing those details down and see how many kids actually had those things in common. Because most kids do not know they actually have something in common with the person sitting next to them until you actually write those down or even speak those out loud. And then I would never let just one kid feel left out. All kids have something in common, they just don't know it yet. So even if one kid thinks he has nothing in common with the rest of the class, by the end of that week, he will have something in common. Because we will go more in depth like we did in this class to kind of express more than just introducing yourself. So that's how I would do that. And last but not least, how will you maintain these relationships throughout the year? How I would maintain these relationships throughout the year, I myself don't want my kids thinking I'm their best friend all the time, so I would set boundaries. I'm their teacher, but I'm also somebody I want them to come and talk to me. And I would do that by telling the children the first week of school my expectations for them, but also let them know this is a learning environment. I would make sure my kids knew when it was time to learn, but also time to have those more intimate moments with each other through fun centers or recess or even carpet time. So they know it's just not desk or chair or table 24/7. So that's how I would start those building relationships throughout the year. Thank you, and I am McKenzie Riley.